Hello and welcome to
You guys
another
might want to hang back and catch the scouts and try to run in real quick.
episode.
Over there.
Man, I can't even get my introduction out. Hello and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play World of Tanks. Whew, there we go. So,
You can easily catch up to me.
as many of you guys have caught, the last video was
you're the only one going there at the moment, man.
Was actually a little bit of a teasing of my buddy Kaz, who continually posts in the video comment section, just helping me out here and there. So he wanted to show off a really good game he had. He said, "Take a look at this."
Yeah, it's raining over here.
A few of us decided to go ahead and try and give him a hard time.
Oh, that was nice. So, great Panzer IV, you just lit up.
I was gonna say, are they lighting up all our area?
Yeah.
I'm already hitting once. I can begin. So, yeah, that was an interesting, fun time. This guy's gone. I'm hit though. I gotta move. It's unlikely I dropped it, but there we go. Forget to pop that shot real quick. Alright, I'm gonna have to hide for a bit. So, I'm recording this one a little bit early because I am going out of town this weekend, so I figured I'll give you guys a nice little treat while I am out of town enjoying
if you don't mind
myself.
popping over and spotting him.
As for anything I'm doing, I'm really enjoying this
Backed off.
Hellcat, but I'm also working very hard on getting the E100. I'm pretty
Johnny
close.
Not a very good shot either. You gotta come up the middle.
Churchill's
Yeah.
almost dead.
Have you got that light in the middle?
Yeah, I'll get him.
Chris? I got a M801 over here. Missed him. And
Careful now,
artillery
I'm
trying to
recording.
kill me.
Oh, you're kidding me, I just shot the stupid barrier. Ah, I'm missing. He's gonna get away. Got him.
Nice.
You guys good over there? Because it looks like we're
yeah.
losing this side over here pretty...
Yeah, well, go over there. I'm gonna flank
Yeah, I'm
this
basically
30-01.
tanking.
Alright, you might want to hurry.
Oh, it bounced off him? Bullshit. I don't need your help, Gilly.
I'm moving as fast as I can, right over here to the right. This
So this-
228's in the way.
This Hellcat's a very, very fragile tank. It's not exactly the
Good.
super
work.
hard-hitting tank it used to be. Guys are going to be coming around. I'm not going to be able to stop them at all.
Yep, okay, we're coming back.
I'm going to try and
You
get
want
around
to keep
behind
pushing,
them.
Gilly, or are you going to come?
No,
I'm
come
gonna come
back.
back. Play ring around the rosy if you have to.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get around behind
Look
them.
at the tank fail on the other
damaged
flank. I mean,
Hellcat.
that's pathetic.
So, anyway, the Hellcat's very fragile, but it's a very, very good tank. It's very fast and effective. Just got to really be careful about where you go with it. So as not to
Okay.
get yourself killed. Alright, I'm in
I thought
behind
that
them now.
Churchill was already dead.
Now. Ranging in.
Got him. Yeah.
Taking out their Hellcat. You go for the KV. Never mind, can't see him. Go for whatever target.
Why do we have to do so much goddamn work?
I don't know, man. Targeting whatever's available to me. No damage on the SU.
Nice.
Got him. Alright.
Issues, you got a medium behind you. Oh, beside you.
I don't have a shot where I am.
Ah, he got me.
Yeah, that SU is pretty strong.
I figured I could try and outrun him, or at least he was going to be shooting at such a bad
Might as well
angle.
get the lead.
So, that was a little bit of showing of my Hellcat
yes.
skills and mess of a platoon here. So, I'm going to let this one finish out and just comment over my buddy here. Take your time, man. So, as I quickly adjust the volume to this game, it's very loud. There we go.
The SU's taking shots at you, I think.
Alright, just back up and you should be good. Watch it, the SU's charging it. It turns to your right about 2 o'clock. So, I'm going to see if my buddy can hold off and do his magic. We have 10 kills right now to the entire team. We only need a little more.
And look at that. 5, 8, 9,
we
10 kills, and we still have to get 5 more.
We can do it.
That means the rest of our team got 0.
Correct. Well, Gilly, you can do it. Watch your right flank. There we go. So, this is a little bit of an intense game here. We have... Can my team...
SU-100 is the key.
Can my platoon make up all the kills? We'll find out. Do you have a repair kit at all?
Used it already.
Alright. Head up and into the base. Try and get over the train tracks if you can.
I'm getting this ditch where he can't shoot me.
They're going to cap base behind you if they do that.
Well, he's got time. He can go hunt that PZ-14.
Behind you.
He'll be on his own.
6 o'clock.
The SU's come after you, damn it.
So, it doesn't look like
Did
we're
not
going to be able to
expect
do
to
it,
that, eh?
sadly. Without a...
Got a shot?
Oh man, good try though. 10 kills is not enough apparently. So
yeah, 10 kills is not enough to win.
So as you can see there, I did the best I could, as well as my platoon did the best they could. But apparently 10 kills doesn't win you the game when you're the only ones getting the kills. And as you can see, there was a little bit of frustration with my my teammates there. Vaughn especially, he was getting kind of livid with the fact that he tried so hard and yet we were rewarded with not enough. But sadly, that's just sometimes the way the teams work out. It's not so much the matchmaker so much as your team makeup. A lot of times you just don't have control over that sort of thing, and you do what you can and make the best of what is dealt to you, and you just go with it. I'm just cruising along on top of this hill for no reason whatsoever. Alright, so I got a KV-1 and a KV-1S down this way. I shall go straight ahead. That's a lot of KVs. That is a lot of KVs. That's one that just got one shot of artillery. Nice, good job, Artie. So I'm going to go down here and try and hold that ridge here. The KV-3 really is impressive, I must say. It got an awesome boost in the past patch. Wow, that makes no sense as I say it really fast and loud. But speaking of patches, there's one coming out, 7.4, which is going to add new game types, and also a few additional tanks here and there. None in line with any trees, more or less just stuff in the, how should I put it, in the premium tiers. So, what game types are going to be out there? Well, there's going to be a neutral flag, which is kind of interesting, where both teams are going after a central flag. So no one's the attacker and no one's the defender. You're both going for the, you really don't have a choice. You have to go for that center flag because you can't leave people on defense. So it's going to make for a really fast, hard-hitting, powerful game. And then on top of that, there's also the defense mission. You are defending against a team as opposed to, and it's just a one cap. So everyone's either on defense or everyone's on offense. There is no leaving a few people in and out. So it should change things up a bit because the standard, let's be honest, this is a team deathmatch. I'd say good 2/3 end with a team being wiped out, if not a little more than that, and then about 1/3 probably gets left in the capture column, and then maybe a little bit of a draw here and there. Wow, I thought I've gotten a lot more kills by now, but apparently I'm hitting everything and everyone else is just hitting it for the other remaining 100, which is perfectly fine by me. I don't need a high kill count. Just as long as I'm doing damage, that's all that matters to me. As long as I'm helping the team. Because yeah, I was in a game just before this one where I was hitting people left and right. I was doing really good. My team was completely dead and it was me against 8 tanks. And I was the top tank, but I just couldn't sustain 8 tanks worth of damage, and they eventually overwhelmed me. And it would have been great if I could have stayed against them all, but chances were very nil on that one. Yeah, I forgot they have artillery somewhere around here. Come on, wind in. He was right about there. And he's not there. He moved. Note to self, don't get caught in that mess. And let's see here. Oh, that's my laundry ripping up. We're gonna hear it loud real quick. Let's wind it on this guy, and nope, didn't hit him. I find that the balancing act to this KV-3 is the fact that they made it pretty inaccurate at range. So that kind of balances out the fact that it does hit a little ridiculously hard. Kind of making it a little more sustainable in battle, because if it was as accurate as, say, I don't know, every other tank in the game, this thing would just never die. So, I mean, the accuracy hurts it. I certainly suffered last game with not having a good accuracy, but it happens. I'm not worried about it at all. Like I was talking about the, where was I? There we go. As I was talking about the game types, I kind of like the fact that you're going to have new game types. That's, I think, what this game needed. It was kind of rough before without there being any sort of game types. Just, you know, your standard, what we're playing now. It really didn't have any diversity, and it does kind of make for a dull game after a while. Kind of need to have some diversity here, because, I mean, once you played the same map for the billionth time with the billionth game mode, you kind of just want to change it up, do something different. And I personally think that game modes were what was needed. I don't know if those are the game modes that are going to really help. I mean, there's no true capture the flag. Well, I'll talk about it a bit in the next battle here. See, now I don't remember where I was at, because this is like the 4th time I've recorded this trying to get a good video here. But anyway, so I was talking about capture the flag model, and I don't think that the way that Wargaming describes it, capture the flag is not really the correct term for what they're calling their attack and defense. That's more of a, to me, that's considered one flag, which is an actual game type in other games. If they were to do something like capture the flag, where you'd have a, you have to go and capture the flag out of their cap zone, and then you have to then return it to your own cap zone, that'd be a whole different story, because then you gotta, and maybe hold it for a little bit. You gotta hold it for, like, you know, the count to 100, but with 2 tanks or 3 tanks in it, that'd be interesting. So it gives you a chance to get over there and stop them from taking the flag. But instead of starting like here and here, you'd start somewhere like here and here. Well, you do start over there, but you start somewhere like here and here, and you gotta race to the cap zones on the opposite side. I don't know. I think it could be done. I think it could be really interesting if they do it. It certainly would be a different change than the normal, giving you an objective to go retrieve and then get back and then hold, because then you actually got to work together. You got to have people watching angles, watching different ways. Got to have scouts actually act as scouts. And then on top of it, what about something like a, so come around this way, try and get up this hill. What about like an escort mission? Like you would have the top 50%, so say like from here up has an eligibility of being the escort. And to make it a, you know, more team-based game, first off, you don't allow the other team to know what your team is running. That right there was, or not running, but you don't let the other team know what who the VIP is. So very well, all in good, they could be shooting the wrong target and don't know what the VIP tank is, because, you know, in the heat of battle, how would you know that this tank's the commander from that tank if you aren't really looking into the details? So something like that could be really cool and interesting, just to change things up a bit. And of course, to get everyone to be motivated to protect them, anything that's, you know, a medium, or I'd say like a heavy and maybe medium, should be alerted constantly as to where they are in the map. Whereas SPGs, scouts, and TDs would kind of not. They'd be assigned to go hunt and kill the other one. So I think that could be kind of interesting, having to somehow working a escort VIP sort of mission thing. Something a little different than standard capture the flag. Again, I don't know how it would be worked, but there's certainly the potential for it, as I've kind of trekked all the way across the map. Crush through some of these buildings here just to save the day. And day was not saved. I'll take you out, Panther. I win. I love how my buddy set that one up for me. That was actually kind of perfect. Alright, now I just gotta be careful so as not to overexpose myself to the enemy here. That was just an IS, never mind, I thought it was like a IS-8. Alright, so yeah, I think that could be a really cool model. Having some sort of a either a true capture the flag model like in or VIP escort, or like a one bomb, you have to bring something to the other team and then the other team's base and then hold it for a bit. Something like that would be interesting. It definitely changed things up a bit, and it couldn't be too difficult to implement. I'm sure Wargaming has thought about these things and have considered the options, but it's of course one of those things where it's have they had the time to get to it, has been play tested, are all the maps actually suited for it, so on and so forth. I see it having potential. I got lucky with that shot, because I thought that I was going to cream right into the ground. Alright, you just keep looking that way. Oh! You did damage to me.
Nice shooting, gunner.
Nuts. And of course my gunner is hurt. Come on, come on. No more you. Trying to ram him to death and getting all ramming kills. That would have been kind of hilarious. Or bad, one of the two. I think the other SPG is probably up here. I have to take my guess. So yeah, I think that there's definitely room for more game modes that could be really fun and interesting. I have to see what Wargaming ends up doing. But I really like the fact they're bringing out new stuff. Should be great. As always, that's going to end it for now because I have to go pack up and get ready to head out. So I want to thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Ratings and subscriptions are much appreciated, as well as if you need to catch me on Facebook or Twitter, those are in the description, and also the mods I use are in there as well. So with all that said, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, which will be out probably middle of next week or something. I gotta be out of town for the weekend, so sadly I won't get another video up. So anyway, yeah, look for more Diablo and also more World of Tanks. See you guys in a bit.